Hey everybody, today I'm going to talk about why your business needs a team to handle your social media. There's a lot of freelancers out there, there's a lot of wannabe food influencers out there. For some reason, everybody wants to do social media content now, but you have to ask yourself, is it getting results? Yes, they might be a cheap option, but is it really doing the best for your business? How much can one person do? If they have other clients, you're not going to get the attention you need. They're going to be rushing to get stuff done. They're not always going to be accessible. With us, you're working with a team. You have myself, you have my designer staff, my assistant. We all work on the social media together to make it the best it can be. And if there's some sort of thing that needs to be done quickly, if I'm not available, one of my team can take care of it. That's how important social is. You need a team, not one person. You don't know where they are, if they can get to you right away, if they get you what you need. Another benefit to working with a team is we all have a college degree in what we do. We've studied this. We're professionals with that. We have the experience to back it up. A lot of freelancers are more like a jack of all trades, master of none. They maybe started doing social media because they didn't like their day job or whatever. They're trying to get in on the next big thing, but they don't have the education or the experience to back it up. And that's important. This is just like you wouldn't go to a lawyer that didn't pass the bar. That type of thing. You wouldn't go to a mechanic that's not certified. You need professionals handling your social media. And the wannabe food influencers, the thing about them, all of their content is exactly the same. They pan the front of the restaurant, walking in the front door, their food, panning the menu, them taking a bite. I'm sorry, I don't want to see somebody eating food. But they're all the same. What is this doing for your business? You have to ask yourself that. You need someone that's innovating, that's ahead of the trends, that's setting the trends, not somebody making content that looks like everybody else's. Another benefit of working with my team is we shoot content as a team. So we've got 2 or sometimes 3 different cameras, different angles shooting, and then the reels are that much more interesting and compelling, not just from one angle. We're using tripods so it's not shaky, someone's holding the light, it's legit. You got someone on their own, they're trying to do it, they might ask you to help, they might ask an employee to help, they might get not the best content, all the same angle, and of course the shadow of the phone in the thing, you see that all the time, not using a tripod so these things are shaky. That matters. Also, our designer creates all the graphics, either myself or Montana or Fatima. So we're creating those, I'm part directing those, so you're getting the best possible graphics for your social because we're working on them as a team. We don't use any templates, none of these online design services, all Adobe, all the time. That's what professionals use. Freelancers often aren't equipped to do the job. You know what I mean? It's just them. How much can they do? How can they get this content right? We brainstorm before we go to shoot the content. What are we gonna do? How are we gonna get the best stuff? Deal with all the variables, makes for the best content. Also, a freelancer, they're writing a caption. Do they have any copywriting experience? Any experience with SEO? Probably not. Plus, they're using pre-made design templates. Your design could look just like somebody else's. Or they're using some of these cheesy programs to make stuff or cheesy effects and that type of thing. Amateurish things like CapCut, no, please. Your business deserves better than that. Another big difference is we have office space. That's right, we have our office here in Center Square. We have an office in the Poconos in Tannersville. If you need to meet, we can meet at our office. If we need to get a project figured out, we can meet here with our printing thing. You can come here, see a proof, whatever it might be, get a game plan together. The whole team can meet. As opposed to a freelancer, you're meeting in a coffee shop or something. I mean, if somebody's just on the street, you have to ask yourself, how serious are they? It's not expensive to get office space these days. Not at all, to get commercial space. If they were serious and they cared about your business and having an environment they can meet you with, they'd have an office. You have to ask yourself, how serious are they? What, can you always find them? With us, we have dedicated office hours. You know where to find us. We're here to help. Another important thing is you gotta have a team develop and design your website. A lot of freelancers try and do websites. That could go very wrong. For example, I'm an expert with search engine optimization. That's how people find your site, Googling different things. That stuff is always changing, and I'm always on top of it, following best practice. We get results. There's no way some freelancer who just started doing websites has a deep understanding of search engine optimization. They might be talking about keywords or this goofy stuff. Please, this is important. It's technology. You go with us, you have my entire team working on it. I do the SEO, I art direct my team with the design, make sure it looks good on mobile, looks good on desktop, looks on brand, the code is clean, so it's good with SEO. It goes on and on. This is like having your neighbor's kid try and fix your car. No, you take your car to a mechanic that people will know what they're doing. And if you really want to decide who to go with for your website design and development, you look at their website. We have a bunch of websites that's in the bio below. cliffross.com, cliffrossprints.com, phillytransom.com. You look at our website, you see they're comprehensive, the information is there, great graphics, on brand, great SEO, we come up with search results. That's the key. You look at the Freelancers website, that's probably you're to get something similar. Look at the websites they've done, that's going to be an indication of what you're going to get. So you need the best for your business. Somebody off the street's not going to be able to deliver that. You go with somebody that's in business with a team, you're going to get the best results. So to sum it up, it couldn't be more important for you to work with the team for your social, for your websites, for your advertising. Your business needs the best, especially it's super competitive out there now. You can't be fooling around with some freelancer who had this as a hobby and then started doing it full time. We work to build brands, establish strong positioning. We're experts in the field, and we're working as a team for your success. From professional design to media buying to social campaigns, we observe, we listen, we execute, we get results. You don't want somebody that doesn't know anything about advertising handling your promotion and advertising and marketing. It's very easy to waste those ad dollars on online ads, print, whatever it might be. We get laser focused. I'm very, very prudent about how we spend our ad dollars for our clients because you got to get results. And this matters. Every dollar matters. A dollar's a dollar. I say that all the time. So you don't want to fool around with somebody that is boosting posts and doing whatever and doesn't really know what they're doing. You waste a lot of money doing that. You know, and another telltale sign is freelancers always use a lot of buzzwords and hype. Don't get caught up in that. They're going to tout their storytelling ability and they're mastering the algorithm. Once you hear all that stuff, run the other way. Don't believe the hype, because we're not about hype. We're about results, advertising, strong positioning, all that stuff. We love this stuff. So we'd love to work with you. Get in touch with us for your social, for your website, whatever it might be, and experience the power of a team.